What's up, guys? It's Sebastian or SepTH1 here, and we're back with more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time we not met, but we helped Melia defeat a Telethia, and came up to Eretz Sea, only to make our way up over to Alchemoth, the Imperial capital, and the home of the Hyentia. We don't know what Melia's position is, but we're pretty sure, we have the context. That Melia is part of the royal family and she's going to be crowned empress. But Shulk doesn't know that, nor does the rest of the party. So, we're going to be continuing on. Now, last time I went around talking to everyone I could. And I did mention that there was a lockout point, eventually, for all of the Alchemoth quests. You can see that all these have time limits. I'm not going to do them just yet, because I want to get Melia back in the party. I also found out there was an EXP glitch that we could have done all the way back in Tepra Cave when it was just Shulk and Ryan. Ain't that wonderful? We will attempt the glitch, because you can still do the glitch even if you pass that point. We will attempt the glitch when we get Melia back in the party. So, we're going to continue on. Where do we going to go again? Speak to the character. Okay. So we're going to head on back. Plus I need Melia in the party anyway to do this specific quest, because this one's xenophobic. She doesn't want to talk to anyone that isn't a fucking Hyentia. So, we're going to go do that really quick. I will be double checking at the lockout points coming forth, because I know there's 2 lockout points we have. We went through the first one when we moved Colony 6. The second one is much further ahead. We still got time, and that locks out stuff that's coming out later, but, much sooner than the Alchemoth stuff. Alchemoth stuff will get locked out a little much later, but it does get locked out, so we're going to have to take our time on that one. But once I get Melia back, maybe between this episode and last episode, not that last episode, between this episode and the next episode, I might do it between cameras. But yeah, off camera, I mean. I can't talk. Hello?
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
My loyal and beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today, I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the Hyentia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her. She's a princess. Took you long enough?
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First Consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. And their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia First Consort and a Homs Second Consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask. Melia.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Melie not like other bird people. Melie like hom-hom friends.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that.
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
Okay, we gotta fight these guys. So, first things first, Shulk, since they're in front of you. Now, get rid of their attention, please. Oh, right, because they're living people, we can't hurt them as much. The Monado can't hurt organic people. So Shulk is kind of useless in this situation. Well, we can increase evasion for Dunban.
Who are these guys?
Shulk. These are Inquisitors.
What is this? More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people. Wait, could that have been... No.
There's no way.
Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we have to find her. Now.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return. As history has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Okay, you can see Alvis is with us in the guest slot, but, you know, he's not going to fight. And no one's in this room. So, area maps. Boop. Here, let's see. Somewhere we haven't been. What? Oh, down. Am I wrong? There's no fight. Fuck it, let's try it. There we go. That was annoying. Alright, now let's head back up. Thundering in Aerith Sea. You want me to go this way?
This is the tomb. Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent these to move within the tomb.
One thing before we enter. Alvis, you can see the future like me.
I am from a long line of seers dedicated to serving the Imperial family. My visions help to protect the Empire.
But you're a Homs.
Yes. But that is for another time. My ancestry is not easily explained, and my ability to see the future is equally complicated. You might say, I have my own ritual. Is it not the same for you?
No. My visions appear suddenly, without warning. At first, they're obscure. Then, as it gets closer to the event, I start to understand.
It seems you possess a power greater than I. I still have not seen any danger befall Her Highness.
Not much use as a seer then, are you?
Nothing passes you by, does it? Now you see why I asked for your help. What a lucky coincidence that I happened to see you in danger.
A coincidence?
But I've seen you use the Monado.
The Monado has been passed down the Imperial line for generations. The Sword of the Bionis. It is compelled to do its master's bidding. Magnified greatly, it has the power to control the very fabric of our world. Ether. Control the ether, and your will is made reality. I willed it, and it happened. That is all. Perhaps due to that power, the High Entia sealed away the Monado for centuries. Eventually, it found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then you, Shulk. A coincidence, or something more? You must discover this yourself, for you are the one who wields the Monado. The Bionis is stirring.
The ancestral altar lies deep beneath the seals. What trials await me, I wonder? I must not lose focus.
Let me just really quick. There we go. Alright, I want to make a change. She can level up. So she has another one. I'll hold off on that one. I'll hold off because I want to give Mind Blast some more attention.
Melia Antiqua. I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic data.
It's so cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here. This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited...
Well, what does this do? Don't touch! Huh?
Fucking Rhine. Anyway, deal damage by firing elements. Melia is alone in the tomb, and it must be best for her to use fire elementals after summoning them to deal damage, rather than using them to grant herself buffs. However, when taking on multiple enemies at once, try inflicting sleep to make it easier to fight the others. Take care not to awaken sleeping monsters with arts like Summon Flare. So we're getting a small crash course in her, and before I actually go too far ahead, we did get 2 new battle tactics, so let's look at Melia really quick. My talent art is Elemental Discharge. If I summon an elemental, I can use this art without worrying about talent gauge. Remember, each Elemental Discharge refills the talent gauge. When my talent gauge reaches its maximum, I enter a burst state, and my concentration increases. Elemental Discharge does more damage during a burst, which is most helpful. My arts are quite special. They are particularly tricky to use my summoning arts, such as Summon Bolt and Summon Flare. So let me see if I got this straight. When the elemental is summoned and grants buffs, but then dismissing it deals damage, right? Indeed, so it's best if I support everyone else by granting buffs, and then fire off an elemental at the end. Right, if you launch an all-out attack, Ryan will probably find it hard to draw the monsters at aggro, which is his job. And then Ricky, I already kind of explained Ricky, but his talent art is Yoink. It lets him steal things, including HP, Strength, and then Ricky's Happy. Happy fills the party gauge. Bitey, and Lurgy are useful. They use them at the very start of the battle. And that's basically it. And how is her skills doing? That's going to be useful. Do I not have another ether gem? Ether up. Perfect. Okay. Can't take the mask off either. Boop, 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 boop. So we got that, which is an item that we needed. So with Melia in the party, we can actually now activate these seals. So if we went back to the Sartorial Marsh tomb, Melia could actually activate the elevator. So really quick. So you can see right now Melia has 2 things on her right now, and I believe you can stack 1 more. You can see the buffs are on her right now too. She won't auto attack when you're far enough away, which is very useful. But it does take a while to summon. But now that she has 3, she can't summon anymore. There we go. It's always best to set her up before you get into a fight. Miss anything, right? Okay. No, it does say to go the other way. But it says there's a heart-to-heart here, and I want to read it.
You have done well, my descendant.
Descendant? Are you the progenitor of Antiqua?
Think of me as a recreation of said ancestor, possessing his thoughts and speech.
But he passed away thousands of years ago.
Do not mistake me for a living being. I am a replica of your ancestor. I am merely a projection of what he would be if you were to meet him now.
I do not understand. But I do not suspect any falsehood in your words.
It is beyond doubt. If I could feel, I would feel joy. I am not real, but I do not lie.
Joy? What do you mean?
The results of the gene analysis show Hom's gene integration of 80%. Estimates suggest evolution within 8 generations. Our wishes are almost fulfilled.
Wishes?
Our purpose, as decreed by the Bionis, is linked to our genetic sequence. We have spent millennia analyzing sequences to free ourselves from the curse. Only a certain gene set will unlock the mechanism and set us free.
I still do not understand.
It is of no consequence. I grant you this seal.
Is this?
It is you who will rule the High-Entia, and likely be their last.
Revered ancestor,
Go forth and rule, my descendant.
So the spirits look favorably upon you.
Explain yourself. Only Imperials are permitted to enter this place.
I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission. Mother's subject? No impure child of the second consort has the right to refer to the first consort as mother. A filthy Hom's half-breed has no right to the throne.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
As I explained, it's a defense mechanism.
What a mess, Rhine.
Friend not clever touching button.
I'm with these guys, Rhine.
How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? What about your visions, eh? You think the two of you could come up with something?
You know it doesn't work like that.
It would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds.
You got us into this mess. And it's not the first time either.
Ricky, agree with Shulk.
Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
This time it is your fault.
Precisely.
Well...
Be thankful that we are all alive. I suggest greater care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second. Melia needs us.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. Alright. Skill trees. Who learned a skill? Ricky learned a skill. He learned. Ooh, that's not bad. Alright, alright. Respect. Ryan learned a new skill. He learned Lariat. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright. Backslash is at full power, at least for right now. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'll do one for split edge and then I'll save the rest. Ricky. Increase your bitey. Dunban. Increases Peerless to level 4. Yeah, increase Battle Eye level 4, so he can be even. Charla, increase Heal Bullet, please. Save the rest. Brine. Increase War String. War Swing. Alright. I could have sworn Dunban learned a skill that lets him do like a spinning slash. I just can't remember if it's Gale Slash or Worldly Slash. Or if I don't have it yet, I don't remember. Okay. Green Diode. Boom. Oh shit, I didn't even realize you were here. I didn't mean to do that. Boop, boop. Dumbman's about to level up. Normally I would go down the intended path, but I want to get as many of these enemies as I can. Because I'm here, why not? Level up for Dunban. I know. Oh, I can't. Come on, give me that last item. The enemy will be right here. Elementary. Bingo. Now you're not important. There we go, we can actually see now. Oh, I can't check the menu, that's right. When you're climbing, you can't access the menu.
That is a big ball of something.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
It's not attacking us, at least.
What's happening?
Hey, look at that!
Another defense mechanism.
At a guess, we're looking at the tomb's guard.
We're not getting past without a fight.
Everyone, Melia needs us. We can't let this thing stop us.
No problem. Time to break my record.
Alright! So first things first, let's get his attention away from me. Jin attack! Boom. Boom.
Anyone would think we're not wanted. Are we ever gonna find her?
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Somebody mean Rhine.
Shut it, hairball. It was just a button.
Relax. She will be fine. This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
Okay. Just want to make sure it has an item. Okay, I want to get these items, so. Boop 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 boop. Okay, I guess you can't jump on the wall. You also can't auto move while on the walls. Still need part and exchange. Alright, and then one over there. Came in that way. That's the proper way. Random heart-to-heart here. By the way, that XP glitch that I mentioned deals with climbing. And I will be using it before we finish this episode. So it might be near the end, who knows? It depends on when we get Melia back. Because I know when we do. Okay, we don't have to fight those guys anymore. Sweet. I believe that's the proper way. I don't remember what's down here. Oh, it's probably a secret area that I need Melia for. I'll have to come back. Ricky, you had the right idea. You're having the... Okay, you're not... You gotta... Ricky! Ricky! There you are, buddy. And Dunban just... Okay. He's not going to attack us because we're too strong for him. You want me to go that way. Let go. Oh. Alright, we just need one more part that isn't green or spiral. So this is where Melia was, yeah. Okay. Melia's right there.
Filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne!
Melia! Half Homs!
Melia! Shulk? That's Olivia! In the tomb! Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?
Yes!
Okay, how we doing? Melia! Yeah, level 4 that, please. I shouldn't have level 2 that one. Or level 4 that one. Someone's nice, but I'll keep what she has right now. In fact, what does someone do? Inflicts area damage and increases agility. Inflicts large damage, blaze damage. Strength, ether, regen. Fuck it. I think we're good. I put everyone... Yeah, I did. Can't hurt that one. Okay. It's not doing anything that we can do, so... I can't do much damage to her. But I can break her.
It's not over! Telethia! Kill as many of them as you can!
Keep clear! The Telethia is destroying itself!
What?
Almost bought it. Alvis, thank you.
My pleasure, Shulk.
Why did you come?
The Monado gave me a warning that you were in danger. I'm just glad we made it.
Hey, Shulk, whoever that was is gone.
So, they escaped.
Shulk, everyone, I thank you. You saved me.
Ricky, Smiley, Smiley! Melia, all safe! All thanks to Hero Pawn! Oh, oh.
That's not how I remember it, Cheeseball.
I love Ricky.
And that concludes my report on events in the tomb.
So, there are forces working in the shadows.
However, this is purely circumstantial. Nothing can be proven.
Inquisitors of the Bionite Order, dedicated and devoted to the Bionis.
The Order was dissolved under the rule of the Emperor Lumion, 47th successor to the throne, due to its extreme practices.
Like puppet masters pulling the strings from the shadows. I believe their bloodline was lost to the ages.
Her Highness the First Consort is currently residing in the Tower of Investigation. The Ministry of Investigation's judgment should be imminent.
Well, that may not be enough. I myself must shine a light on the truth.
Agreed.
Mother.
Melia.
Your Majesty.
You have returned unharmed from the tomb. The Forefathers have spoken.
But if it hadn't been for Shulk...
Callian has informed me of what happened. There is no reason to doubt your legitimacy to the throne.
Believe in yourself, Crown Princess.
Brother...
Tomorrow will be the investiture ceremony. At the appointed time, you will become my successor. Be proud.
I will.
Melia, my child. I am overjoyed at how far you have come. You are truly worthy of the throne. Continue the legacy of your High Entia and Hom's bloodline. You are the hope of Bionis.
Oh, Ricky and friends helped save Melia. Ricky very happy.
We're all relieved. But something's still bothering me.
What is it?
Why was Melia chosen as the Crown Princess? Shouldn't Callian have been the one to ascend? And her foe in the tomb clearly opposed that decision.
You have a point.
Callian is more than a worthy candidate. What reason could they have for choosing Melia? And why would Callian go along with this?
It's a mystery.
Apologies. His Majesty the Emperor summons you.
Finally! He's gonna let us into Prison Island. Yeah.
His Majesty awaits you in the audience chamber. He asks that you join him shortly.
Alright! We got a skill. Oh, it's a link. Dunban and Shulk's affinity grew. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, I'll take that for him, though. I'll give him that. Give him that. No, he doesn't need that. Sure. Oh, he doesn't have enough coins. Alright. Affinity coins, always the limiter. Right, Collectopedia. I missed one. Okay. Well, that isn't the end of the world. I want to make sure that I got every goddamn quest here. I did. Alright, Shulk, let's go get our Hyentia princess. Or I guess queen, technically. Crown princess, you know. A little too close for my taste. Please forgive me for keeping you, but only Shulk may proceed beyond this point.
Shulk, forgive us for detaining you earlier. You and I are not of the same people. But this I must say. Thank you for helping Melia Antiqua, my daughter. It was no small feat.
Not at all. I too must apologize for meddling in your customs. We should not have interfered.
She is a lucky girl to have met such unselfish people. In the times to come, a ruler will need support from individuals like you. I hear you seek the Mekon.
Yes. The Mekon devastated our homes, and we lost many loved ones.
Revenge is your goal?
It is.
You are honest.
I do not want to hide our true intentions. Our very existence is at stake.
Unwavering, too. Shulk, you are the master of the Monado. But there is something that must be said.
What is it?
Long before our forefathers built this empire, two titans, the Bionis and the Mekonis, fought a vicious battle. Is this known among Homs?
Yes. It is told to us as children. The two fought and died, killing many creatures in the process. their remains became our worlds, bringing forth new life on Bionis. That's how we were made.
The Bionis shall awaken once again.
Alvis told me the same thing.
This is not just the vision of a seer. All of Macna knows. The Telethia are as old as the Bionis itself, and now they disturb the ether. That disturbance can only lead to one thing.
But why is this happening now?
This is an inscription left by our forefathers. It is written, "Descendants of Antiqua, when the ether cries, the Bionis awakes. Mistake not the signs, and heed the sword's return. Trap its power, and assure eternal prosperity." All life born on Bionis affects the ether. The Mekon's assault is just the beginning. And these events were set in motion when you used the sword against them.
We used it because we...
Because you needed to. Without it, you could not survive. I cannot dispute this fact. I believe the inscription speaks of these very events with the Mekon. But if their assault continues, if more lives are lost, soon the Bionis will awake. And not only the High Entia, but all life will perish. Do you see, Shulk?
You're talking about total extinction.
Correct. Which is why the Mekon's invasion must be stopped.
Then you'll help us. Your Majesty, we need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island. Will you permit us entry?
What will you do there?
I saw it in a vision. We will fight a faced Mekon. They must pay for what they did.
Then you will have seen him too. On Prison Island, our forefathers sealed something away, just as they did to the Monado. All records have been lost, and there is now no way to know what it was.
Is it connected to the awakening of the Bionis?
I do not know, but our forefathers must have had good reason. We must trust their decision. Shulk, allow me some time to deliberate. Above all else, I will consider the safety of Bionis. You are our Bionis brethren. We will not ignore your plight.
I understand. This is not our homeland. If you decide not to let us go, I will accept your decision.
I am sorry.
It's okay.
One more thing.
Yes?
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father. I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector, but I would be honored if you would be her friend. This is my humble request.
It would be my honor.
The Telethia are on the move.
Yes.
That fleshy fool will go for the Monado. What of the faces?
Repairs to metal are complete.
And Nemesis?
Nemesis is...
The Homs with the Monado. He has reached Erith Sea?
Yes.
Then there is only one place for them to go. Yet he will not dare unleash such power. No matter. Bugs must still be exterminated. It is time to test our new toy. Commence the assault on Bionis.
Can this be true?
It will happen soon.
I saw Melia. She was fighting a battle against a Mechon with a strange group of Homs.
Yes.
That sword, could it be the... Could it possibly... And that location, was it...
The vision is a sign. By your will, it can be changed.
For now, we must consider all things. Everything. The capital. And the lives of our people depend on it.
Wow! Take a look at that! A high-end air show!
Bird people fly higher than knob-on birds. Meow.
They've got some neat tricks. Shulk, I think that's Melia up there.
By the authority of our divine ancestors, I, Melia Antiqua, am honored to accept the responsibility of becoming your next benevolent ruler. Should I be deemed unworthy of this calling, or fail to protect the ancestors or the Bionis, I promise here and now to throw myself on the mercy of you, the people.
Most majestic. That fragile girl in the forest is a distant memory.
But which one is the real Melia?
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father. I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector, but I would be honored if you would be her friend.
No, it's not like that. They're one and the same girl. I think.
And what did you see, Alvis?
Oh, it's you.
Don't play games.
No need to be angry. I only wanted to analyze the boy. Which was the point, no? I did not interfere with your ministerial affairs. In fact, you should be thanking me.
I wonder if he feels the same.
We have all the information we need. We know that such a Telethia cannot hurt them. You see? Nothing can befall him before he sees his dream fulfilled.
Brand spanking new. Nothing like an ether change and a new paint job. We don't need her. Look at me. Look at me, goody two-shoes. Let's just see if you hold back the screams when his blade gets a taste of you. I love a warm welcome. Let's settle this machine to machine.
So they've got a new crown princess. 3 cheers for Melia.
Right, but we're still no closer to that murdering-faced Mechon.
Once we reach Prison Island, we'll get our chance. I've seen us there. It must be true.
Shulk, man. Maybe we can still persuade Bigwings. Melia's crown princess now. I reckon the Emperor might change his mind.
Maybe.
Rhine, the Emperor's request was clear. Give him time. There's more to this island than we know. Things are at play here that reach beyond our understanding.
Done right. Ricky and friends visit Melia now.
Hey, the adults are talking, Pops.
Ricky want to see Melia. Ricky think Melia's sad too.
She might like the distraction. All those stiff ceremonial duties. You decide, Shulk.
Ricky say yes.
Alright, let's go see Melia. Imperial located in... Okay. Now we can go that way. This way. Oh, cool. Agility up. So at the start of the battle with higher level enemies, which will happen at times, especially if you have against a super boss, which we've seen them, and Ryan got agility up as well. Wonderful. You know, I know Ryan just started this, but I want Ryan to get this. So I'm going to switch him to get this skill. Dunban is very, very, very close. That's 10 SP. He only wasted 10 SP, so that's not bad. Charla, you're still learning the first skill. Oh, 4,000. I'll keep it as is right now. Well, that's nice.
You came to see me?
Ricky's friend, Melia. Oh, Melia look amazing before. Oh, Ricky's so proud.
Really? It all happened so fast. What a stunning garden. The arrangements, the fountain. When the colony is up and running, can I steal some ideas?
My late mother adored this place.
Late, Mother? But I thought your mum was...
Her Highness, the First Consort, is not my birth mother. Members of the Imperial family must take 2 wives. 1 Homs, 1 High Entia. My mother is the second consort. I am half Homs, half High Entia.
Melia.
Millie live here?
Yes, Ricky. Since I was young, I cannot walk outside as you see me now, so this garden gives me much relief.
What's wrong with how you look? Who cares if you're half Homs? You'll always be you.
Their way of thinking differs from ours. Different ways, different morals.
So that's why you wear a mask in public?
Yes. Shulk, in less than an hour there will be a banquet in the palace. I would like you all to come.
Oh, Ricky's so hungry, he could even eat smelly oruga.
There'll be plenty to eat.
Finally, some decent grub. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. What's on the menu? Any High Entia specials?
Do not embarrass me at this dinner.
Expectations lead to disappointment. We are talking about Rhine here.
What? That's the last time I sit next to you, then.
I have much to prepare. I will have someone call for you later.
We can't wait.
Is there something wrong?
No.
You are a funny one.
It can't be.
Shulk!
It's the Emperor.
Father!
Another vision!
Shulk, what did you see?
On that tower. On Prison Island.
What does the siren mean?
Mekon, they're coming!
Report!
Yes, sire. We received a report from our south station. Mekon are approaching.
Impossible! Callian, your sister's time has come.
Your Majesty.
There is only one course of action left. We will not waver from our destinies.
Father!
Callian, take charge of the capital's defenses. I will go to Prison Island.
Tell me, what happens to my father?
It follows my last vision. We're on Prison Island. Metalface and your father are...
Prison Island? Why would father go there? No! I must go to the palace. I must stop him. I will go to the audience chamber.
Wait, Melia. We're coming too.
Okay, now that we have Melia back, how's Melia doing? She's close to that skill. Actually, now that I actually have her. can't learn anything. Increases strength. I don't want her to pull aggro. She can only learn that skill from her. She only has the first affinity level with everyone too, so. I'll hold off for now. Yeah, I'll hold off. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. This is still part of Alchemoth, correct? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh, there actually isn't a skip travel point to that.
Brother! Where is father?
Melia.
The Imperial staff, it's... So father has gone. Callian!
The Emperor has proceeded to the island, alone. For the sake of the Empire.
Why did you let him go alone? Father!
His Majesty is fully aware.
Alvis.
Of what will happen to him, and what he must do before then.
You saw something.
I did, during our ancient divination ritual.
If he knows, then why?
Because he is the ruler of the Imperial family and all the High Entia. We must respect his decision above all else.
But that doesn't mean...
Trust him, Shulk. His fate was decided long ago.
No!
Shulk, we're going.
But Dunban...
Respect? Destiny? We don't need rules to tell us when to save the people we care for. You too, Melia. Don't give up on him. The Emperor, your father, is going to die.
Dunban!
There's only one thing to do. Are you with me?
Of course.
But you can't.
We are Homs. Do what you must. But your laws don't concern us.
My apologies, Dunban.
No apologies needed. So, Melia, what's it to be?
We go to Prison Island.
Okay. You can't skip, actually. Can I see where it is? No. In fact, we can't skip at all, which means there's probably a cutscene as soon as we get outside. Actually, I've never been over here, did I? Yeah, I never did. And there's a heart-to-heart here. With max affinity. Oh, fuck. I just did a bad. I'm a dumbass. I didn't think I would fall. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You did the... Actually, it put me here. Okay. It kind of worked. Into the fountain. Did that boy just jump in our fountain with our princess? Yes. Doop 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 doop. Boop. Boop. I'm surprised it's not letting me fast travel. I mean, I understand not going directly to the goal, but you could have let me teleport down here or to the gate. Yeah, we shouldn't have better equipment, so... Yeah, you could have let me teleport it down there, come on! But I don't remember the exact story goal points.
This fly infestation is beginning to bug me.
Unmanned craft built by ancient High-Entia. Is it too much to hope this is the last of them?
Ginormous things at 12 o'clock!
Ancient creatures that were sealed within Prison Island. They have us in their sights.
They must be our target's pets.
Perhaps.
Let's see how they like this. Die!
Prison Island is just ahead.
Do we need to use the transporter?
We do. But first we must unlock the seals.
Seals?
We need to unlock 2 seals to reach Prison Island. Then a door will appear before us, showing the way.
Got it. Move, everyone.
Alright. No, we actually have to stay on top. So we have to get those 2 seals, and I don't think you can still skip travel, can you? No, you can. You can. There's a quest out there. I'm going to quickly head back up towards Hubbing Reef 3 because there's blue exclamation points on that island. I want to just get out of the way. Good. Linden art. Burninate. Okay, not bad. I don't need it, but not bad. Okay. I also have to remember I don't have everything in Area C still. Alright. Yeah, I'm missing 3 items. Okay, over in Reef 7. Gotta kill that. Just gotta kill one more of those. That's 1 out of 2 of those. That's a unique one. We should not attack that one yet. It's gonna attack us if we attack this one, though. Alright, I guess we are. There we go. I'll take that affinity coin. Oh, okay. Thank you. Cool. We have one over there? Didn't we come from there? Oh, it's probably an item orb. Probably. Or nighttime enemy spawns. Nighttime item. And cool, that completed the quest. And we have nothing else. I know there's an ether deposit over there. I don't care. I know we could do the EXP trick right now, but I know what's going to happen in the story, and I'd rather just get it done now. So, since I know what's coming up, we might actually have an elongated episode for that reason. And we got a landmark, which is nice. Oh man, that is so pretty. Okay, we got three more of those. Sweet, we don't have to kill them anymore, but I still have to kill you. Instant kill. Uh-oh. That guy nearly got triggered. Come here. I want to pull it. Want to pull it. Come on. I want it on land. Cool. Oh, unique monster. Stop him. That's one. Another one of those flying guys somewhere over here. Will he get close enough? I don't think it will. I think I have to be up higher. Yeah, I have to be up higher. It's out of my gaze. Hi, I was looking for you. Pull it a little bit closer, please. I don't want it to be over the air. Come closer. That's 2 dragon spines. That's 1 seal. Cool. He learned. She learned. He got the heavy equipped. Put him back on that. And she learned ether defense. I mean physical defense. That would be useful for Melia. But she needs 3 levels of affinity. Just let Ricky finish that one. I'll let Charlotte get that one, and I'll let her do this one. Maps. Guess I'll look over there. Really quick, I know we're supposed to go the other way, but I want to see what's over there. It's probably an enemy I need to kill. But, yeah, this episode's going to be a little bit longer than 2 hours. That's down there. Either this one is below me, or it's probably below me. got its attention. That's the last one of those. Oh fuck, did a level 80 just hit us? Yeah, level 80 just hit us. We are so dead. We are so dead. We are so dead. It's fine. I think it's still counted, right? Yeah, it's still counted. Cool. Okay, you're not blue. I thought for a second I saw blue. So we got a unique monster. Infinity coin! Okay, we do have to fight that thing. Will it turn around, though, is the question. No, it will not. Okay, it won't attack unless I provoke it. Which I will provoke it, but... Oh, vision. I don't need to use that. Oh, he learned an art. What did Dunban learn? Soaring to... Oh, this is the skill. What do I want to give up? Sorry, electric gut buster. Actually... Sorry, so battle eye. Put that there. Soaring Tempest is fucking amazing. Put as much as I can into it now. Now. Shulk, I'm still holding off on. Melia, you still can't do the ones that matter. I'll hold off on Melia. Oh, we have to kill you. Alright, that's the second one. I'll just do that really quick because we're going to be spending extra time here. Now I know you get closer. Cool. I've still got to deal with some people. Didn't I kill it though? Pretty sure I killed you, so I don't think we're gonna get the Infinity Coin. Perfect. Perfect. Melia learned an art. Forces topple. Dumb man has a topple right now. Okay, enough fucking around. Go over here. Only one more item to go. I know Prison Island is considered its own thing, if I remember.
Mekon! And something we've never seen before.
Big fish coming!
Alright. Done, man, pull it.
Can anyone explain what this thing is?
I believe it is one of the oldest creatures on Bionis. I have only seen them as fossils, discovered around the capital. To find that they were trapped on Prison Island.
Was it protecting the island?
That would imply it's sentient. I believe it's responding to something primitive.
Primitive?
It doesn't care who or what we are. Its instinct was to defend against anything, but we'll never really know.
We're losing time here. We still haven't reached the island.
Ricky, go to island!
Our forces can only take so much. The capital's defenses are sure to fall. Forefathers, grant me your wisdom. Iluna mel rukan taxis. Suko aruke hine hato. It can't be. A giant. So this is what was sealed away.
How long has it been, Emperor?
This is our first encounter.
It is not you that I speak to, but your blood. The blood that shackled me.
I see. Then I assume I do not need to tell you the reason I am here.
There is no need. I already know why you have come. Use it. That is the reason I am here, after all.
did they?
That light, it's... Father.
Alright. You can actually see we made it inside the barrier if you look very closely. Welcome to Prison Island. I always liked how this place looked. It looks very final. Alright, so we don't have that much to worry about. We might have stragglers that will attack us, but... Okay, looks like we're...
Whoa! Big door. Whatever needed this door was massive.
Dino Beast!
It's just a statue. Don't freak us out like that, Ricky.
Is this a person? I can't make it out.
This may very well be the appearance of my forefathers. The legends tell that they differed greatly to how we look now.
And this is what they looked like.
Wait a minute. I've seen this thing somewhere before.
Oh, Dino Beast! Dino Beast!
You might be right. It reminds me of the Telethia as well.
Did your ancestors build this island?
No. The stories tell of this place existing long before my people. No one knows for sure, but we think our forefathers are the ones who sealed it.
I wonder what's hidden inside. Well, we'll know soon enough, I suppose.
There. An engraving by the forefathers. I've seen this engraving around the capital. Many researchers have tried and failed to discover its meaning.
Hey, Shulk. That symbol.
Yeah. It's similar to the Monado symbols. There must be a connection.
Connection?
The sealed door of Prison Island. It is said only a true successor to the throne can open it.
Then the Emperor must be inside.
I believe so. Forefathers, I, your descendant, Melia Antiqua, stand before you. For the sake of our world, release the seal! Just like at the tomb.
What's it doing?
Aren't we going to help?
Please, do not worry. It is necessary.
Heir to the Monado. Let the shackles be released!
What is it, Shulk? Get a move on. You saw it, right? Us bashing that Tin Man's head in?
Hold on a second.
Oh, here we go. I knew you'd start overthinking.
There's not much time, Shulk. We've got to go now.
Sharla's right. We'll miss our chance to take that murdering Mechon down. And save Melia's father, too.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, before I do that, I want to see how much this place actually I remember. Okay, that's got. I know these are doors. Okay. They probably thought ahead of it. Or the story reason is locking me out from doing it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Really quick. Okay. I've had my fun. Pretty sure that they will seal this area off because I know you can explore it more.
We must be outside the tower.
Are we here?
This is it. This is the place I saw.
Melia.
Father!
Father? Who is this?
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Huh? Who are you?
Check that guy out.
Is this...
He's one of the giants, said to have become extinct eons ago. This is what our forefathers locked away.
I am Zanza, and I have waited centuries for you.
You waited for him? But I thought our forefathers imprisoned you here.
I forged the Monado. It is molded from me. All who wield the sword are made known to me.
You made the Monado?
Yes. I made it millennia ago to oppose Mekonis.
But why are you imprisoned?
The Monado controls the principle upon which life is based. The source of your existence. Ether. Master the principle of life, and all things will bow to you. Your power would be infinite. As you now know, the sword gives the wielder the power of foresight. And I myself once used that sword against the Mechonis and defeated it.
You're telling us you beat the Mechonis with that tiny thing?
Its appearance is merely an illusion. Its form morphs to conform to the will of its master. The power comes from within. But its power was feared by some. That is why the High Entia imprisoned me here long ago.
That can't be true. Our forefathers would have had better reason.
You are what you are. Do you not believe your own eyes? Open your mind, new ruler of the High Entia. The Monado is the blade of the Bionis, the only force that can oppose the Mechonis. As the wielder grows, so too does his ability to control all things. Yet there is still power trapped in the sword. The Monado is in shackles.
Shackles?
It is suppressed.
You mean...
Yes, it was this constraint that gave rise to Faced Mechon. Mechon which cannot be destroyed by the Monado.
This is beginning to wear thin. It? Where's this power coming from? That? So he's come out to play. That's cheating. Can't have that. This is gonna be good. Try and stop my new toy. Catch this, Zanza.
These shackles... they must be the reason the Monado can't hurt people as well. Does that have something to do with the Faced Mechon?
You must find that out by yourself. I will remove those shackles for you. But you must take the Monado and free me from this prison. Free me, and the Monado will cut down anything you wish. Nothing but a god can stand in your way.
Don't do it, Shulk.
But Melia, why?
Something's not right. The forefathers must have had good reason to seal him.
I need that power. I thought you of all people would understand.
I do, but it's just...
Hold on a minute. He only said he'd release this new power. Sounds like a good idea to me.
But...
Melia, please understand. I must do what I set out to. The Mechon must pay.
Young Shulk, I will not force you. I ask for nothing in return. It is your choice.
I will.
to the Monado. Your will shall be done. Let the shackles be released!
This party's over!
No! Zanza!
It's him! Metal Face!
Sorry we're late to the party. What do you think of our leader's gift?
How did you know we'd be here?
What's that? The poor insects are a little confused. We're here for the old fool. If he's dead, he can't power up the Monado. You being here's just an added bonus. Huh?
A silver-faced Mechon!
Zanza? Respond, Zanza. I know you can hear me.
I sense thought waves.
Zanza, how many more will you sacrifice?
Who are you to talk to me? How dare you? You know nothing.
I am here to talk, Zanza.
Mechon! You will pay for what you've done!
Please wait. I mean you no harm.
Give us back Fiora! Give her back!
I told you to stay out of the way, boy!
Shulk!
Weak and pathetic. Stupid bug!
Melia!
Look at you, worthless without the Monado. Isn't that right, dumb man?
What or who are you? How do you know me?
Let's see if this jogs your memory!
He moves like... But that's impossible! Don't bang!
Cease immediately. They are not our target.
Any final words? Die! Who dares?
Stop at once! Mechon! Emperor! Are you hurt, Melia?
No. Father.
You're gonna pay for that. You bag of bones!
Melia!
Looks like he's had his wings clipped. Did you really expect to beat me?
Emperor. I failed you.
Heir to the Monado.
Huh? Zanza! You're alive! Give me the power I need!
I am now a mere shell. The power is already yours.
What?
The shackles have been broken. Wield the sword. It bends to your will. Think of your enemy, and the power to defeat them is yours.
Zanza. Mekon. It's not over. The people of Bionis will never let you triumph.
It's changing form!
Be careful! We cannot withstand such power!
Shulk!
The Monado Shackles have been released. The Monado can now inflict damage to Mekon when faces too. Monado arts can also be leveled up to level 10. Which we're going to do right now. Busted and Shield. It's going to take almost all of it. But now we can go all the way to level 10. So now we have things to do. So I'm going to be boosting these two up like fucking mad. Keep it for now. Okay. Enchant for everyone else.
And suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
Desist!
What? Look at him! The Monado was changed!
Good. Now you feel it. Swing the blade to your heart's content.
Wait. Is this what you truly desire, Zanza?
I see now. It is as I suspected. You exist outside the pre-established harmony.
Is that... a haunt? No way. Fiora. Fiora. You're still alive.
Zanza, you have not changed at all. That is clear. But still, I cannot...
Do as you please.
Fiora! Wait!
My mission is complete. Returning to base.
You were lucky this time, dumb man. But next time, I'll slice you in two.
Fiora! It's me, Shulk! Fiora! We were too late. Again. I saw it. I knew it would happen.
Shulk.
Why? Why did this have to happen?
Father.
Melia, the hope of our people. You must not cry.
Don't say that. I don't care how improper it is. Let me cry.
Melia.
Why does it have to be me? If all it takes is to be half Homs.
Is that what you think? You are very much mistaken.
But...
To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate that you choose for yourself. As long as you remember this, it is certain that you will be worthy of that name. But remember this also. It is not because you are the hope of the High Entia that I love you. It is because I love you. And I wish for you to become that hope. Heir to the Monado, I leave the sword in your hands. The sword that my forefathers sealed away. With it, you can succeed.
Your Majesty.
Melia, cry for as long as you must. But when your tears are dry...
Father, no!
Melia, come with me.
Shulk,
You'll have plenty of time to think about your empire and your people's hopes. If you need me, I will be at your side. But you are an individual. You are Melia Antiqua. And you can't let them get away with this.
You're right. My foremost concern is making them pay.
Well played indeed, Zanza.
I do what is necessary for the world.
I could very easily have stood in for you.
Your sentiment is appreciated. I see a storm on the horizon.
And finally, Crown Princess Melia's accession will take place 1 year from today. Until such time, as decreed by the Crown Princess, I shall assume imperial duties as regent. If there is anyone who objects to said decision, state your grievances now.
All the ministries are unanimous. We have no objection to Her Majesty's decree.
To each and every one of you, our thanks.
If I may, Your Highness, I would like to propose a round-table discussion on strategy concerning the Mekon.
Ah, what to do about the Mekon? Our defenses must be shored up immediately.
Not only our defenses, Your Highness.
Do you suggest an offensive approach, while the capital still licks its wounds?
The Ministry of Research has the ideal solution.
Friends act strange. A friend sad? Ah, Ricky's sad too, because of empty belly.
Ricky, we already ate. Us Homs don't get upset just because we're hungry.
Not hungry? Oh, Hom must have small bellies. Oh, are Ricky jealous?
We've got to get our minds off this somehow. Dunban's locked himself away ever since we came back. Is it because of the girl who was operating that Mekon?
Melia, how are you?
What do you mean? If you were talking about father, I'm fine. I have no choice but to look to the future.
You're stronger than me, Melia.
Do not mock me. More importantly, it is time you tell me who she is.
We've known her all our lives. We thought she was killed in Colony 9.
She didn't even recognize us. She's not the Fiora I remember.
It looked a lot like Fiora. But if it was her, then I can't imagine how Dunban feels.
What did he mean?
Fiora is Dunban's sister.
I didn't know. Is this Fiora important to Shulk?
Important? She's more than important. She's the reason we're out here.
If that really was Fiora, why didn't she reply to me? Fiora. I'd better talk to Dunban. He'll know something.
Normally I would end the episode off here, but I want to get this done. Can I skip travel? No, I can't skip travel. So, before we actually move ahead really quick, you can see the Monado is now a new form. The Monado tip. It's changed. It can now damage living tissue. And, gonna put that on it. Gonna put that on it. I'll put that on it because Shulk likes to get on the back. But now that it's leveled up, it's changed its appearance considerably. And on top of that, it can now damage, as I said, living tissue like other Homs. Face Mekon now makes a little bit more sense why the Monado didn't work against them. Fuck it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. But was that Fiora? Was it? Or was it a lookalike that just had her face? We don't know yet, do we? I'm sure this tearing up Dunban just as much as it's tearing up Shulk inside. Still can't talk to you though. But let's see what how he's holding up. Then once we get the party back together, we'll end the episode after the EXP trick. Shall we?
I've been looking for you. So this is where you were.
Shulk. Apologies. Was everyone worried?
Of course. Me especially.
Hmm?
It's just... I've been thinking about Fiora. And I can't help wondering...
Wondering what?
You saw how Fiora acted. It was like she didn't even recognize us.
Yes. It's unsettling. But Shulk, don't get me wrong. I'm not sad. Even if she doesn't recognize me, I'm glad to know she's alive.
Dunban...
You see, Fiora was born many years after me. And, not long afterwards, we lost our father to a Mechon. It was left to me to protect and raise her, almost like a father.
I was always jealous that she had you as her brother.
Ah, yes. You and Fiora used to be inseparable.
Yeah.
I need to tell you something. I always thought, if Fiora were to be with anyone, it should be you.
What? But Ryan hangs out with her just as much as me.
Yeah, he does. But Fiora doesn't like him in that way.
Oh. I see.
He's a nice guy. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. All reckless and hot-headed. Probably why he's not right for her. Listen, Shulk.
Yes?
A lost life can never be returned. But she's alive. It doesn't matter that she's lost her memory.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Fiora and I have spent our entire lives together. The memory of that can't have disappeared completely. It's up to us. We have to help her remember. Help me, Shulk. Help me get her back.
You know I will.
Okay. Let's go tell the others.
Hey, they're back.
Have you gathered your thoughts?
Yes. Sorry to be a nuisance.
Shulk? You too?
Yep. All thanks to Dunban.
I'm glad.
Forgive me. His Highness Callian summons you.
You think something's happened?
We won't know until we get there.
Okay. Boo, 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 boo. He is so good. Oh my god, he's too fucking SPOA. God damn it. I'll keep waiting. Okay. So now that we have Melia, can we skip Shroud? Can we? Okay, we can. So we're gonna end the episode off after this little trick here. If I remember correctly, I gotta get Ryan actually in the party. But when we were at Tepper Cave, we could have actually, with Ryan in tow, got this done. And what could have happened is, if we get up here, when I get up here, I'll switch Ryan back in because we need him. Party. Alright. So when the Arachno Queen, or whatever it was, I forgot what it was. Yeah, it's Arachno Queen, attacked us, and we got into this boss fight. We actually could have let ourselves die to it. And then over up here, what happens is there's this climbing spot here. And if I remember exactly how the trick works... Come down. I need them to come down. Okay. Done, ban. So if we get... Okay, he's got to get on this. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna climb up, head into this corner, party. Bingo! We made it. So if we go party, we got up here when we're not supposed to get up here, and there's actually something over there that we need to go. So before I go down that hole, is there anything? So that is the first ether crystal we ever seen. Can't interact with that. I think we can later, but not right now. But if we head down this way, and like I said, if you did this early enough in the game, I'm trying to remember which direction to go. Come on, I can get up there. Come on. Thank you. Oh, shit, I did the wrong thing. But you can see we can clip through if we do it fast enough. But I accidentally went back in bounds. You're not because we're not supposed to be here yet in that area. That wall is clippable. But we gotta do it again now. But at least it's not hard to do. It seems fairly easy. I did it on my first try. It just takes a little bit of precision and, you know, trial and error. Now, the other way you could do this is if you had an enemy hitting you and you removed your armor and you had Ryan, you could have Ryan being hit and with the block chance getting up that ledge. But this is the easier way to do it now. In the original game, you would do it that way, but in Definitive Edition, this is apparently a new glitch. So it's fun that I'm learning it now. So if I ever replay the game again from scratch, I can just fucking do this, but as I said, we go down into the Arachno Queen. So Ryan needs to get on the vine. Go back down to the vine. Alright. Party. There we go. So this time, let's not fuck it up. You can see I did it both times. Like, I had no issues with it. I believe there would be an enemy in there. But if we go this way... eventually we will hit... I learned skill. Perfect. In fact... between these two. Oh, I need one more level of affinity. If we keep going though, it's a long path, so forgive the extra end of the episode. I don't think I need to grab those, but I will grab those. Right? I don't need... Yeah, I got 100% on top of the cave. These should be high level shit for ether crystals. Did I go the wrong way? No, this is... There we go, we hit level 50. That was a secret area. There would be enemies all over this fucking thing too if we came here naturally. Okay, that's another wall that will clip me back in. So, really quick, we're gonna run back. But you can see we hit level 50, but we're level fucking 45. Plus, it's not as heavy on the coin cost. Wow, a lot of people. Summon Earth. Reflection. Dunban. Jaws of Death. Covers from incapacitation. That's not bad. That's not bad. Charla. Cure Round. Debuff immunity for the whole party. Headshot. I don't know what the other one was. It wasn't Headshot. Probably Drive Boost. Peekaboo. Confuses Mekon, specifically. Ricky is angry. Aura. Alright. Okay, we're gonna head back for a moment. But there is a specific place I want to go to. I don't know if I should fall down though. But yeah, this place would be full of level like 80 Arachnos. If not 90s. This is when Quick Step is so much more helpful than it should be. I think the other way is where I need to go. Okay, that's back over there. Alright, so this way. Yeah, there it is. That's what I need. Level 55! Balfagar's Tomb. Okay, I can't do anything here yet. And what's this way? Level 10s. Alright. But yeah, if you were in the beginning of the game, and Shulk was level 8 by the time, or 8 or 10 by the time he reached the Arachna Queen with Rhine, you could have fucking did this the entire time and hit level 50 immediately. It would have been a giant jump, but for now, it's already a pretty big jump. And Ricky just did that one. That did a lot for me too. Fuck. Fuck. He's close to that one. She's close to that. And we got more arts. Melia. Power effect. Okay. And Final Flicker. Just like Shulk's ability. Alright. But yeah, it's nice. It's handy. And I can always come back. I'm evil. But, let's head over to... Oh, right, it won't directly show us. Alright. We'll just skip here. Alright, so, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're going to be continuing on with Alchemoth, and between episodes, now that I'm more powered up, I'm going to do questing, all the quests I really can, actually. Want to get that. I do want to go back to Machna to get these. I can't do Bionis Interior yet. I gotta get that one too. So, like I said, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we'll continue on with the story. And we'll see you guys then. Holy fuck, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Whew! See you guys then.